Hey, Nigel. Did too hard, bruh.
Super honored, man. Shout out Nigel. Shout out everybody here. Shout out Unspoken. We in the A.
Shout out to my boy Jeter. That's what we drinking on, Jeter Readers. Make sure y'all get y'all some Jeter Reader, man. Hit my boy up. For real. All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Unspoken Atlanta Podcast. I'm your host, Nigel Armani.
It's your girl, Slick J.
Yeah, man. Episode, what is it, 2023?
Yes.
23. Yeah, man. Welcome back, man. It's been an eventful week, I guess, on both sides. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it has. It has. How was your week?
My week was good. Same old work. Last weekend we started shooting a couple more groups for the season 5. That went pretty well. Been doing some scheduling for some more people to come for our next film session. But other than that, shit, everything been good. Can't complain. Yesterday I went to go to one of my homeboys, Dorian. He had his 40th birthday party. Shout out to him and his family.
His 40th?
40th birthday, yeah. One of my best friends moved on, his brother, his older brother. He had some family issues and he got into a car accident earlier in the year. So this birthday was kind of special for him and his family. So we went and supported him on that. I barely been at home all week because of work, and this weekend really ain't had no time to sit down really. So I just been on the go.
Yeah.
So it kind of went kind of fast.
Yeah. Same. Work back in full swing. Kids. Kidding. We had like several fights this week. I guess full blue moon.
This doesn't mean they missed each other.
Oh my God. I mean, it was like fights left and right. So this is to me, it's pretty early in the year for it to be fights, which is the wild part. So that was I had work to do this week, but because of the damn fights, it was hard to kind of get stuff done. And then I had a wedding that I went to yesterday. That was a beautiful union. Shout out to Zay and Kia.
Shout out to y'all.
Beautiful, beautiful wedding. Albany State family. Mm-hmm. So you already know how that go. I think I was like one of the only Fort Valley people there. Yeah, so you know how that banter goes.
They didn't give you a hard time, did they?
Yes, they did. They gonna always give a bitch a hard time. If you were the odd out, they gonna give you a hard time. So I was on my feet all night last night. Like you just, when you wear heels and you be dancing all night and shit, I don't know, like my body just feels empty. Yeah. So like I woke up this morning kind of sore because we was just dancing and I didn't bring my flats in. So yeah, I'm tired.
I feel you. Shit, we all tired. What's what day we got Toke with us today. How you feeling this week, Tokyo?
I'm good. Like Ash, back to work. I took a whole week off for the week of my birthday last week, and the week before last.
What? No, it was last week.
What week are we? We're in Sunday. Okay, see, like, cause Sunday to me is the first day of the week.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like.
Yeah. So you was off all. Well, no, yeah.
So like
the week before last.
Yeah, the week of the 12th. I was off that whole week. Then I got sick.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. Got the vid.
No.
Yeah. But I'm fine now though.
Damn.
Yeah.
Everybody getting the vid.
Yeah. And I was like, at first I was like, because people were like, "Oh, somebody done came to your party and gave it to you." I was like, nobody from my party was sick.
Yeah.
It was just me. I was the only one.
Yeah.
And then even Emmanuel in the house with me,
he didn't get sick
at all. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good though.
I'm glad you're feeling better. What symptoms did you have?
Just diarrhea.
You had diarrhea? Damn.
Oh, damn. Sound like COVID.
So what happened was Sunday night we went to an oyster bar and we was eating hella oysters and I thought I was getting an allergic reaction because my throat started closing. And I was like, the whole night. And he's like, that's not good. So I went and got some Benadryl. Next morning I woke up, throat was sore, had a headache and sneezing, runny nose, all that stuff. So it was like all the symptoms that you get when you have the flu. Yeah. But then I had a home test and I tested myself and I was like, fuck.
Yeah. Them big going back around now. So a lot of people out here getting sick with corona again, which is something I'm trying to stay fucking clear of.
Listen, because you don't want.
But it's like getting confusing because we don't know if it's COVID or not. Like
you got to test yourself. Yeah. At that point, and the only reason why I did test myself because it just felt weird. Like it just felt off. Because like if I get a flu, I don't even get the flu. Really, I start to get a cold. I kick that shit like in the first 2-3 days and it's gone. But COVID just felt different.
Yeah.
But the first time I ever got COVID, I couldn't smell or taste, and that's how I knew I had it.
Me too.
But I didn't have none of the other
You didn't
symptoms.
have that.
I didn't have
Okay.
no other symptoms.
Same.
That was the
That's how
only
it was
thing
for me. When I had COVID the first time, I couldn't taste or smell shit.
at all.
And I didn't have nothing else. That was it. I ain't had no fever, no sort. Girl, I lost so much weight. Now
Me too.
I can fuck around and do that again.
I don't know if y'all catching my face today, but she looking kind of snatched. I
Yeah,
got no
you
makeup
didn't
on.
snatch. You didn't snatch. It be like that though, because you don't have no appetite.
Exactly.
I didn't eat. I think I could not test. I could not test negative for nothing that first time I got COVID.
Yeah.
Like I had COVID for like 2.5, 3 weeks.
Yeah, because everybody popping in and out COVID too. I know
Yeah.
Scott had caught COVID when we was in what's his name? Noah Lyles caught COVID. Well, supposedly
Who?
Noah Lyles.
Oh, the runner. Yeah.
And so you see little people pop up here and there with
Yeah,
In
they
our
said
whole
it's on
school, a
the
lot of our
rise.
staff, a lot of the teachers at our school had it. So I know it's a thing.
That sucks.
Several people
And
in
then
our school was
it's
out
probably
for it.
people walking around with it right now, but they just asymptomatic, so you don't even know, and they don't know, so they're not testing themselves.
Right.
Just being patient zero for everybody.
Yeah.
what's been going on in the week,
That
y'all?
shit was
What y'all been thinking about?
So I wanted to bring up something because, and I put it in the chat on Instagram. Have y'all been seeing this shift in the male podcast sphere where it was like just everywhere you looked, it was like all this like alpha male, toxic masculinity, like misogynistic type of dudes, but now it's like a bunch of guys on podcasts trying to give other dudes game on how to be a better man and how to treat your woman, and it's, I wonder, it's like, is it genuine? Or are men pandering because they know that women ain't, like, they're not listening, they're not taking that shit
It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of probably giving advice, but also know this is what women want to hear.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think it's a little bit both. I mean,
like what I look at, I say all the time that I look at a lot of male-based podcasts, but the type of male-based podcasts that I do look at are the ones that are pretty much giving game to men and women, that are situation-based, Nice and Neat, Crew Season. I like Nice and Neat really been stepping they shit up heavy lately.
Yeah.
Like them niggas really been on they bully with having like men on their pod. Like they just had Eric Bellinger on their podcast. And I just love Eric Bellinger. He's just such a cutie patootie, but very solid ass husband, so it seems. And I seen that Crew just posted Derrick Jackson. And Derrick Jackson, which we all know what the hell he's infamous for. He seems, from the clips that I seen, seems as though he's trying to give game from experience now. Because we all seen his relationship go to shits right in front of our eyes, and realize that a lot of the shit that he was talking about wasn't really what he was living up in his marriage. But now it's just kind of like, okay, it seems as though like these are the mistakes that I made, and this is what I learned from.
it seemed like it's like women. I don't know, say depending on women. Let me back up a little bit. First of all, I got a question for y'all. Now it's starting to get to a point now where you talking about Tote, like, it's like women only really register about relationship issues when it comes to men if they're in relationships. That's what I'm starting to peep game on.
Well, I mean, I think they're realizing that the arguing and all of the damn toxic masculinity is just not needed.
No, for sure.
Like niggas is trying to be soft shit. Like that ran a course for a long period of time when we started inviting men into those, into the podcast space, and you would find the ones who would, you had very few that were male-based pods that talked about being a better man, with a mild approach.
I'm saying, do y'all feel like you should only be giving relationship advice if you're in relationships?
Yeah, I don't like that whole damn, if you're not single, don't take relationship advice from a single person. I think that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I feel like that's I think people pick and choose that narrative depending on the messenger.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's just kind of strange though. Cause
no, I agree. I don't think you got to be in a relationship to know what it takes to be in a relationship. But let something go wrong with that individual who's giving that message, then that's the first thing that they're going to bring up is that the fact that you're not in a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's like I always do this shit though. It's like the Kevin Samuel thing though. Like It's like people don't like hearing advice from him, and they say, "Oh, he died with this such and such," and he won a relationship. But a lot of us take advice from our parents, and our parents are not in relationships.
That's true.
And I don't see the difference.
I mean, I think it does all matter with who the messenger is and how you value that person. I think it's all about how what your value is to the person that's giving you the information. So if you value that person, then you'll take their advice regardless if that person's in a relationship or not.
Because I just be looking at the overall aspect of it. Like, a woman could treat men about what are they doing and stuff like that. It seems like they go to the you're not married. How can you say stuff like this? But it's like, even if I went through a divorce, I still can tell you this because I went through it. You know what I'm saying? But they don't look at it as if the divorce was a lesson. It's like, what are you right now? What's your status right now for you to be saying that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of confusing. Like, I could take advice from anybody. I could take advice from a homeless person, honestly. Like, if I'm being real, it don't necessarily have to be like a certain status or something going well in your life for me to be feeling like I can't learn nothing from you.
Right.
And I be feeling like that'd be the first things that people be calling out when things go wrong, especially when you create a platform as powerful as, you know what I'm saying? It's like, just like the Derrick Jackson thing. He was cool, everybody was fucking with him, then they found out he cheated on his girl. Now everything you say is bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, but see, that's where it gets sticky, because it was like you were preaching all these messages when in actuality you were living like a double life. So then it makes it hard to say that you were a credible source.
So
it's just like fucking Wikipedia. Nobody can trust Wikipedia. How do you view him now, though?
Huh? How you view him now? Like, coming on to?
I mean, I don't know. I need to get subscribed to their app, because they didn't put that full interview out on YouTube. It's exclusive content.
It's on the app, yeah.
So like they put out like little clips, and from the little clips that I seen, like, you know, I actually was shocked to see him on there.
Okay, on the camera.
But then, you know, listening to what he did say, I don't know. Like, I do have a hard time sometimes, like, differentiating words versus actions. Sometimes I'm big on being a person of your word. So I would love to hold somebody to what they're saying and hope that what you're telling me is the truth. I could believe it.
But can you take advice from somebody who's been, like, divorced?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I don't, like, the world can't do that, bro. It's like, if your marital status is shaky, I can't hear nothing you saying, and I don't understand that, like, because we all go.
I think it's
stuff,
all of,
and
but I also think it's all of what you're saying too, though. Like, if you're a divorced person speaking of like, "Hey, look, nigga, this what I did. Don't do it this way," versus like, "Yeah, nigga, don't get married." You know what I mean? Like, you'll meet people that's been divorced and be like, "Don't get married. Don't even do it," which then kind of.
Well, that's men all the time. Men tell a man all the time, yeah, take your time. Don't get no kids. Don't do. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas don't be telling niggas not to have no kids. Y'all niggas out here having children.
I never listen to the person that goes, "Don't do this," based off of their own experience, because that's your experience with that person that you did that with. Like the person who has kids and they're just like, "Don't have kids," and it's like based off of their experience as a mother or a father, and it's like, my kids aren't gonna be your kids. My husband is not going to be your husband. Me as a wife is not going to be, your wife. So
I've always been like you say don't, I'll probably go the opposite way because I'm trying. Even coming into my job, people were like, "Oh my God, you're working with middle schoolers, your first year in education?" Would never. And I was like, "Well, I'm doing it."
Yeah.
They just projecting their own.
We gotta start watching
fear.
Like how we tell kids that. I seen it's an old clip. I forget the name of the damn show. Damn, I want to say it's not Friends. It's something else. But it was a kid, right? So the kid was like, had walked in on the room with all the wives, and he was like, yeah, I don't think I want to get married. And all the women was like, I don't think I want to get married or have children. And all the women was like, well, why? He was like, cause I don't want my wife to take half my stuff. And I was just like, and I started laughing, like, but it's like, he probably heard that from his uncle, like, probably somebody older than him, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you kind of gotta, because it's like, I could tell you, hey, slow down, relax, take your time, don't have kids, but why are you telling me that? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? It's the difference between just telling me, hey,
but I think
be careful versus.
Everybody's situation is different. Like, to me, I don't, like, why would you project your situation onto what potentially could not even, that may not even come across.
One time, when you see that same scenario happen multiple times.
No, nigga. No. No,
You start the
we
question-
talk
you start
about
the
we
question
talk about this all the time with y'all
about
men's.
looking at stuff
Y'all
and
men's
comparing.
be y'all men's be getting your heart broke at 12 and still be talking about that heartbreak at 34.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm saying,
But no,
like,
I'm saying that because that's where those don't do this comes from.
yeah.
It be that one bad
It also-
situation.
it also be
Forget
them-
all the other good that has happened to you and the
Yeah.
other good relationships you were in. That one bad relationship that you were in, don't do this. And it's like, nigga,
It be that, and then it be like with the marriage stuff. You be saying the divorce, everybody getting divorced, and how much the man got to pay and child support and all this stuff and alimony. And so you be seeing that stuff on Instagram. You see Dr. Dre got to pay $100 million, and this person got to pay.
yeah, but I mean, I think also too,
$8,000 a month to do-
a lot of people are comparing situations to money that they don't have.
No, what I'm saying is
You're
it's-
not a
it's-
million. You're like that
but
ain't even
it's
in your
still
tax
making-
bracket to worry about.
What I'm saying is it's still, it's not stopping it from scaring men.
Yeah, but there's a lot of men that are coming into relationships with nothing. So to
Yeah.
me, if you're thinking about not coming into a relationship, if you coming into a relationship with really like nothing and you're building with your partner, y'all built that together. So why would you not think, like, say for instance, like I'm trying to think of somebody like LeBron James. Let's just use him for instance, him and Savannah. If they were ever to divorce, God
Yeah.
forbid,
For sure.
she's been alongside of him from
18. Yeah, for sure. She definitely getting
and same with a lot of, but that's the same with a lot of these relationships. Like a lot of these people that are getting married, so early or getting married and not having anything in the beginning and then growing an empire together. Some men be thinking like, oh, she not old nothing. I did this, and it's like, no, we did it together. Yeah, it may be what you did for. I mean, like where you're. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to get my words together.
He's thinking financially. That's why niggas be thinking that.
Well, why do
They
men think?
gotta get off that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, men be looking at the
That's
Dr.
like-
Dre, the
that's
Jeff
like- that's like-
Bezos,
Yeah, it's
and it's like you would never have that money to even worry about having to sign a prenup or split or any of that.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I mean, I think that I would hope that the men nowadays are not pandering. And I would like for niggas to show the healthy talks because you always wonder like with guys that I date, I always wonder like, what's your friend group like? What y'all be talking about outside of sports? Like, what's the normal dialogue? Like, what's y'all conversations like on a day-to-day basis? Do you guys hold each other accountable? Do y'all have real talks about relationships? If your homeboy really fucking up with old girl, are you saying like, hey, bro, come on, dog. Look at it from this lens. Like, what are the conversations that we don't see? We don't, as women, we don't see them or hear them. Y'all swear y'all have them, but your behavior shows different.
We have them, but it depends. It's not as consistent as like probably a female would. Like even with my friend group, like I got friends guys that I've been friends with for 10 plus years. We don't talk every day in our group chat. If we do talk, it's about like main stuff like somebody's birthday, how everybody doing, what you got that's linked this weekend. Men don't really put pressure on other men when it comes to like relationship stuff because I kind of guess we both know we're going. I guess we know what each other's going through. Not to say this it's negative, but so we don't. It's like we already know you probably getting hell at home. I ain't finna get you hell.
But why I got to be that though? That's
what I'm saying. It is. Though.
What happens? Like, why can't conversation about job relationships, relationships,
yeah, we
friendships,
had those conversations.
Like, why can't those just be healthy? Why does it have to be hell? Like, I think if men were able to talk to other men about the things that they are experiencing, it would open up their eyes to certain shit.
For sure. I got friends that hold me accountable, like, period, from relationships to misspelling my words and my stories.
Ooh,
like,
Jesus.
They tell me that all the time. Like, I'm getting messages all the time. So I don't really view it as
you need
like
to use Chat GPT.
Nah, I be talking with Siri, and Siri don't be writing what I be saying. I don't be paying attention. I just be saying like I be trusting Siri too much.
No, nigga.
What?
You be typing some of that shit.
What you mean?
Because if Siri know how to spell,
but
your ass.
but it might be. I don't know. It might be me. I guess
your ass go, Nigel. It be some words. I'll be like,
though.
what the fuck do Nigel be? What the hell? And I have to sometimes reread Joe. I'm like, hold on, give me a minute.
Yeah.
Let me stop driving and read his message.
Yeah. So yeah. Men holding me accountable, I think I've never had an issue with that.
But do y'all hold each other? It's accountable on certain. I know you guys hold each other accountable on certain things, but is it the whole grand circle, or do you just leave out certain shit you just don't talk about?
I think you
or do y'all have that one home? Do you have like a one homeboy where you tell him everything you going through, dating wise, job wise, all that shit?
No, I think that my friend group, I think that we've seen each other so much that we kind of know when somebody's going through something. Now, if it's like major, they might not put it out, right then. They kind of make sure they can fix it and then tell us what happened afterwards. And then we just kind of like let you know what you did wrong, how you should do it. We talk about business shit all the time, family shit all the time. Like it ain't no, but about like checking them, like, hey, you did this wrong. Yeah, I got checked a few times about shit that they feel like I went about it the wrong way. Better ways to go about it, and yeah, I don't really have an issue with that. I kind of would prefer that, honestly. Especially out of my
just
friends
feel
group.
like, I think I get it. I know women's conversations are a little bit different than guys. But when I'm like really, really close, if I have my real close homegirls and we have a conversation about relationships, I typically don't like. I know sometimes people will leave certain information out, which then doesn't give somebody the full view of what's going on.
Did you even give it?
No.
That's why I be on.
Hell no, don't say
If
nothing.
you gonna leave something out, don't.
Yeah, but see,
don't
that'd be
say
the thing.
nothing at
That'd
all.
be the thing. People be shamed because you
Yeah,
know
it'd
you
be a little bit embarrassing, to say certain things.
you know you done cut up.
Yeah, you probably for sure.
But like, and it's funny because sometimes like conversations will get switched. Like you'll try to make the other party seem worse in the situation than you are, when really you the one to cut the fuck up, and you done left out a part.
I think as I got older, I stopped doing that. Though.
Yeah,
I think as you get older, it's cool. It's just more. It's easier to hold yourself accountable.
Is it?
I think it is.
I know. I like to get other viewpoints on certain things because I know sometimes I can view things in a different light that somebody else may not. So I typically try to hold myself accountable in certain situations, and there have been times where I've made terrible decisions, and I could look back at that and be like, "Bitch, you was tripping. You did some dumb shit."
Yeah.
And you just, you got to take the L. Whatever the L is that come from it, you just eat the L. But I just wonder, like, I hope if men are doing this grand like round table talk of black men talking about black men shit, I would like to see that more, and I hope it's not anything pandering. I hope it's something that's beneficial.
I'm gonna try to incorporate more of that in the season 5. More all guys conversations, and hopefully that because we haven't been doing that many group sessions.
Because we even seen
I think that'd be dope to do another one.
the conversation with I guess it's Nick Cannon's with August Alsina talking about his sexuality now, and I'm just still
gay,
so
right?
hurt by that.
But he's been gay though.
He's sexually fluid is what he is.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yes. Because
Bro,
it's not like
you
it's gay
can
means
tell,
that like
bro.
exclusively
Man,
men.
you tell how skin,
but
how
sexually
that nigga
fluid.
skin be looking. You look like he have a filter in his face like all the time. August, I seen him. He do, and then how he be wearing his hair.
I used to love him.
Come on, bro.
Dang.
August
Yeah.
Alsina could have had every piece of my body
Oop.
back when that nigga first came out.
Okay, I didn't mean like that.
But
yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, oh my God. And his boyfriend, they just a cute ass couple.
They're so pretty.
Yeah,
together.
they
They're
very pretty. August Alsina is a unique pretty too. Like he's already a unique looking guy. But yeah, I'm still trying to get over that because
What do you mean get over it?
that's
So
crazy.
are you one of those women who like you couldn't date a bisexual man?
no.
Oh, okay.
That's most women.
Is there a reason for it?
It's just not. That's just not my. I just could not. That's not my stilo. I don't want.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you don't know what the hell can happen. You could wake up next to a heterosexual man who may be on the DL. You just don't know, right?
Yeah, you don't know.
But if you're openly bisexual and I know that, I just can't see. I don't want us to have to combat for both.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I think. I would speak for this. I would say this might be an ego thing. Like a man leaving you for another man. That's like, bitch.
That's ego all the way.
Like it's like, oh, bitch. He leave you for another dick. That says a lot about you. You know, like just I've never I actually do know a few open bisexual men. And I have shot my shot at one. Well, no, he's gay now.
But like, don't you like not to
It's the same person I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
But don't you like? I feel like if you look at it in a way where it's like, oh, he left me for another man. In my mind, I'm just like, okay, you downgraded because
True.
it's a man.
Yeah, true.
Come on.
I mean, but I just know I don't. That hasn't been anything. That's also not anything that's like came across my table. I know we live in Atlanta, but I haven't had anybody that's like, hey, I really like you, but I'm openly bisexual.
Yeah.
I don't really be seeing a lot of gay people outside though.
What?
How would you know that was gay or not?
I don't really be.
Nigel?
I be feeling like they be
The fuck?
hiding. But I'm just saying, like in Atlanta, you know, that'd be a
These
thing. Like
niggas do not hide. They outside.
I guess I don't be outside.
I be with my gay friends and I be like,
I think
and the gay man in Atlanta is fine, honey.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I be like, what? Well, what?
Let me tell you about how I knew that I would be okay dating a bisexual man. Is I went to the gay club with my homies back in 2007, and I'm just in there, you know, I'm just like straight girl in the gay club with her gay boy, with her gay male friends.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude comes up to me, and he was fine as hell. He came up to me, and he was like, "Can I dance with you?" And I was like, "Yeah." But I'm just thinking like, okay, this gay boy want to dance with me. And he was like, "Can I get your number?" I was like, "Oh." I said, what? I said, "What do you like?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm bisexual." I said, "Oh, okay." And I did not care because he was so fine. And I was like, you know what? I can do it. You like boys, I like boys. We can like boys together. But, you know, that's just
That's crazy.
me.
We can like boys.
We can both have a boyfriend.
Jesus, yeah. I mean, it's people that's doing it though. It's people that's doing that. But yeah, no, I would prefer not. That was an episode on Insecure too. Wasn't that Insecure? Where Kelly was dating a bisexual guy?
You know,
It sounds like some Tyler Perry shit though.
It could be. I don't know.
It sounds like some shit that
I think it
I
was.
feel ashamed that I don't know the answer to that.
Huh?
I mean, I said I feel ashamed that I don't know the answer to that. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
work
think
at
it was.
HBO.
I think it was an episode, and that was a whole like thing. Like she was that Insecure or was that Sisters? It was one of them, but she really liked the dude. Didn't know that his sexual preference was bisexual. And when she found out that he was bi, she was like, but they was fucking, dating. She was in it deep. And when she found out he was bi, she cut it off.
Dang.
Yeah,
I would probably croak the fuck over.
I used to think that
Because we know how that's, I guess, you know, societal view on what most maybe heterosexual women would think like with a bi guy. But it's like, yeah,
They don't know you buy you tell them.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. It wasn't even that. It was.
Wait, was it the story he told?
No. He didn't tell me all, no. But it wasn't that he was bi. He had an encounter with a guy sucked his dick in college.
Yeah, yes, I remember the story. Yeah, he told the story about it, right? Yeah.
And she was like, "Hello, wait a minute, bang it up." She was like, "A man?" And he was like, "Yeah, like I was experimenting."
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's I don't. If somebody was to tell me that, that's why I don't like having a conversation about body count and what your real freak desires are. Because if you have some real freaky ass shit,
Damn, you don't know.
You wouldn't be able to. You be kink shaming.
Like
I don't mind. So, because I got like a unique fetish, but I don't know. I supposed to be wanting niggas just to keep it. Tell me later.
Keep it regular.
Tell me while we there, while we in the moment, baby. But don't tell me, because then I'm gonna be thinking about it as it's happening, as anything sexual is happening. But yeah. So anyway, off of that, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I could do that one.
I used to think it was like I used to think that women were like this homophobic, and that's why they wouldn't do it. But I talked to enough women.
We had
about
a conversation here one time at the table.
We did. Yeah,
we had a conversation about that one time at the table. That was that was a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think Spud was here. It was a few of us talking about it that night. And I'm not homophobic by any means, but that's just not my preference.
It's not your jam.
Yeah, it's just I just
no, I get it.
Yeah. But Nigel, you could date a bisexual woman. See, that's the stereotype.
It sure is.
You know, that's the
or
most
the,
men.
Or the what is it called?
I mean, the double standard.
Double standard. Yeah.
That's most men can date bisexual women. And also too, like, not to say, and there's really not a look for bisexuality, but most,
I don't know. Like
you know, your mama ain't gonna ask you, oh, what was her dating history? You know.
I don't
like
know.
if I was to come home and
scared.
tell my mama that my man dated a man before me,
I'm kind of scared to date a girl that like girls, bro.
I thought
Why
that'd
would
be
you
y'all
be scared of
fantasy. I
that,
thought
Nigel?
men love threesomes.
Yeah,
How the hell did we get here?
Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, if it's done right, but in
What's
the
done?
midst,
What you mean?
if the threesome is done right, yeah.
Done how?
When I say done right, I mean like everybody willing to do everything.
Oh, okay. Ooh, it's it's rules on that though.
Well, no. I'm just saying, like, I just don't like doing threesome if it ain't really a threesome. Like, it shouldn't be like a threesome if you don't want to do certain things with me, or you know what I'm saying, or it be like that. I don't want to kiss her. What? Like, bruh, what are we doing here, bruh?
They trying to run a train on you,
I'm
Nigel.
not
That's
trying
what.
to- Well, I'm just saying, like, it don't like
A G on the nigga.
Right.
But not even that though. Like, look, like each one be
Yeah.
Ain't
nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
Where you
Hey,
got
if you gonna do a
play
threesome,
up.
everybody need to be doing everything, like
Uh-huh.
period. But I don't know. It's that's a slippery slope, especially when you're doing stuff like that with people that you're in relationships with.
Yeah.
Like that's what it like. You can't really. You opened up Pandora's box with that one. Like when you do stuff like that, it need to be people that you're not in a relationship with, that you're having fun with. Like I have like people who be doing content creations with they partner.
Yeah, the
It's
OnlyFans shit.
crazy. Or Twitter, whatever. But they even if they just doing it with one partner, like
The OnlyFans shit is like the way that them niggas be setting up sex plays on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You know, I be looking at the little Twitter porn.
No,
I got a few friends that I really do like, but it's a different bitch every time. I'm like, God damn.
That's a different. What you mean?
Like their content creating of sex, they have
Yeah.
several different partners.
Oh,
That they-
you would rather you like it is one partner.
Yeah, give us just
One partner.
Yeah, you and your partner have an OnlyFans. How about that?
No,
But don't be
I'm
swapping.
starting to do my homework on that. Yeah, it's a lot of couples though that do that
That's
they have
crazy.
the same.
It's a
people.
lot of parents that are out here funded through OnlyFans. If you find out you and your mama and your daddy got a sex tape out, it's crazy. Got OnlyFans is why.
And be wondering why. And then the girl be wondering why people be treating her different. Like bro, like people can't separate that. Like
Yeah.
people don't have. They
And
can't.
kids
separate.
and these kids nowadays, child, they find out everything. So
Y'all know LOA closed down because of
I heard something.
no because for turning down people. Like they got
yeah.
like they ain't want to like have it open for everybody. Like
Yeah.
you gotta.
It was a membership.
It was a
right?
membership, yeah. But because of that, they closed down because they weren't making enough money though.
Yeah.
But that's crazy when you the reason why your business shut down. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit was nice though. I know how they feel though when you go when they don't want Atlanta. You open up your shit, they'll turn that shit out.
Yeah, but I mean, I get that. I get you wanting to have a caliber of people, but you're not really doing the pro. If you're not allowing like a free pass or a free week pass or something like that to allow people to, bring the people, then
Yeah, it
just
says
kinda-
popular black-owned Atlanta restaurant LOA Rooftop has gone out of business 6 months after member only turning away paid customers. That's crazy though. Like, and that and people who been up there, it was a nice little man. It was nice up there, man. The rooftop.
I had never been. I'm mad.
Me neither.
Pool.
Yeah.
They had the restaurant over there. You get you some food. The drinks was. I did a little reel on it. It was nice, real nice vibe up there. But yeah, like you had to do like you only could do. They only had certain spots. You got to get like time. Like they had times, but if you didn't hurry up and pick a time 2 weeks in advance, that shit was gonna be sold out. You had to get or you had to get like a cabana. And shit like they treat a cabana like it's a club at the section at the club.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like $1,400 for a cabana.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
For a fruit tray, a champagne bottle, and to sit close to the pool.
A fruit tray.
Yeah, it's like it
And
ain't
just
it
one
wasn't
bottle
worth
of
it.
champagne?
Yeah, it wasn't like
Y'all can come
so
to
the
my pool
vibe
for
was
that.
good, but the stuff that
champagne,
they had
$7.
going on was crazy. Like yeah,
That's
shout out
crazy.
to LOA, man. I don't know what they're gonna do with that spot. 'Cause
venue?
that whole building got a lot of different shit going on over there.
Hopefully
really?
somebody just like buys it and keep it what it is, like a restaurant
change
and a
the name.
pool. Yeah, just change the name. That'll be
That'd be
much
hard.
better.
That would be hard.
And just like put it on Resort Pass or something.
Mm.
I mean, because it's above the Bellyard, right?
It's above Put
Draw
Shop.
bar.
Draw
Putt
bar,
Shack,
Putt
Putt
Shack,
Shack, Putt
yeah.
Shack, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the people that staying at that hotel. What's the name of that hotel?
I don't know, but I done had some drinks at that hotel too. They got like
Draw
a
bar,
lobby.
my shit,
That
child.
should be nice. Draw bar is the outside, right? Or is
Yeah,
that, no,
Draw
no,
bar
no.
is
If you-
outside. And then you talking about, the hotel
inside
too.
the hotel, they
I
got
can't
like
think
a
of the name of
bar.
that hotel, but
That's
those
nice.
drinks in there are good too. And the hotel is cute.
Yeah, that whole vibe, that whole
And
area. is
Midtown, really, they did their big one with that little area now. It's cute.
Yeah.
West Midtown. They did a big, cute little
Listen.
vibe there.
There's a little hack. Go to the Guac and Margie right there and get a picture of anything. You're not even gonna get halfway through that picture before you falling off the stool.
Guac Marky.
Yeah, Guac and Margie. It's like they have one on the Beltline too, but it's,
Yeah,
that
where
one
is
you
it-
can
where
actually
is it
sit
at
down
down
in
there?
that one. But the one it's right next to the pizza spot.
Oh, okay. They building. Every time I go down there, I see something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to really talk about it. Mike Rubin's comments
Oh.
Yeah.
because I don't really feel like he was wrong. I
didn't see nothing wrong with what he said.
I don't know. I guess.
I mean, I
People
get
got issues.
what other people were saying. Like, unfortunately, it shouldn't have to come from you because it
Yeah.
should come from us. But yeah, I don't think.
But
he said
that's
nothing
just
wrong.
that. We can talk about it. That's just black culture in itself, though. Like
Can you tell the just in case
For the
people
people who
haven't?
don't know, Mike Rubin went on the Breakfast Club and he was talking about a situation with Meek Mill,
How they shamed him.
how they been
Black
shaming
people
they've
been
been shaming Meek Mill for different situations. In this situation, it was a video occurring that Meek Mill was doing a bunny hop because he lost a bet to Mike Rubin. But you know how black people gonna view that is you doing something for the white man and he a billionaire. They already feel like when you're white and you making billions.
Is he white though?
Yeah, he white.
Oh, I thought he was like Italian or something.
I mean, he's a Jew, but I
Of
think
course
he's white.
a Jew.
They
rich as fuck.
What was I finna say? So he lost the bet Meek Mill lost the bet, so he had to do the bunny hop thing. He made the video and that went viral.
Wait. What's the context of the bunny hop? I don't really understand that.
So
what do you mean by the bunny hop?
So it's a video of Meek Mill actually doing the bunny hop.
Yeah, so it does give like dance, nigga.
Yeah, like dance nigga. But he lost a bet. He lost a bet to Mike Rubin. They was playing tennis.
Oh, okay.
They was playing tennis and he lost it. Think about it, though. Meek Mill came up with that.
He had to do the bunny hop.
He was like, loser does the bunny hop. They was like, loser do something, and they got to a point where it was like bunny hop.
Oh.
And then Meek Mill just lost, so he had to do it. But Mike Rubin recorded the video. And then the same thing with the Oreo hug with Mike Rubin and Lil Baby.
Yeah,
it's like they've been giving them a hard time about stuff like that. And then the overall all white part, they feel like that's Illuminati too.
Well, I mean, yeah, I heard that, but I don't know enough about Mark Rubin to draw a perspective or an opinion about him. I just know he a rich.
No, yeah, he a rich dude. He used to own the Philadelphia 76ers, and he owns Fanatics, which is like it's like selling memorabilia and stuff like that. They actually just had
I know the Fanatics.
they just had an Invest Fest type situation in New York with like they combined like fans and they brought the celebrities, athletes, people who into like trading cards, shit like that. Like it was like a whole little event in New York. But anyway, going back to the subject though, he won the Breakfast Club and he was pretty much just saying like all the stuff that he been getting on social media. He looking at how like black people hate on black people when they go through different stuff. And people got mad at him because he's white. But he's hanging around a lot of black people, so he's clearly seeing what's going on. But he's not supposed to say it in people's eyes. But I didn't feel like what he said was wrong. We see it all the time. That's just how we do it. Like I thought about that when I seen that. I thought about little scenarios that happened in my life. Like when I have conversations with black people. I'm gonna give you an example. Like when I go visit my dad side of the family, like the way they, it's like the way they try to like say they happy to see you is talk shit about you. Like, or like bring up some old shit that happened. Like, you remember when we like that's how black people do. And then when it comes to something negative, like even when you doing some shit, we just quick to like start to drone. Like we just start droning it, and this is how we are. But I know from the outside looking in, it's like, damn, well, why you picking on him, bro? He got, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, I don't know. I feel like he was right. I guess right message, wrong messenger. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with what he said, but I do understand too, because he said I think he came back and said that Meek is the one who called him and said he should have not.
I think Meek and them told him. I think him and Meek, he's had that conversation with black people before off camera. They've told him that. And I guess when we were in the Breakfast Club, conversation just going, and he brought it back up again. Then they called him and was like, yeah, you shouldn't have said that. But bro, he wasn't wrong. I mean, shit, we do. It's part of our culture. Like, I don't know what we can do to kind of stop that, but I mean, it's gonna be like when you in the limelight and you got millions. People who don't got millions don't care about what you going through, bro. They trying to find some entertainment on Instagram. Yeah. So if you bunny hopping to a millionaire, niggas gonna have questions like. Yeah. It's just what it is.
We definitely as a society don't take
we ain't
shit
used to nothing. That's what it is too.
We don't take shit serious. It could be some damn traumatic. The boat
we're gonna find a laugh out of
the boat shit in Alabama. Like that was a whole. We talked about that shit for a whole month. It was memes, viral. Pictures, videos.
People made videos in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we are. Like some go viral. We'll make a video.
We don't take anything serious.
There are paintings of that incident.
I know.
Actual like impressionist
I think it's just
paintings.
Like pain is laughing though. It's like comedic, like being a comedian. Like most comedians, jokes about some bad shit that happened.
Yeah, typically.
And we laughing at it. I mean, they put it in a funny way, but that's how we. This is how we operate.
You know them boots I had on for my birthday? I can't put them boots on without my dude going there. Go to Mary J boots, like, every time. And I'm just like, can I please?
Can I just wear my boots?
And every wig got a name. He names all my wigs. He be like, oh, you bringing out Susie today, huh?
Yeah.
And he's doing it as a joke. And I'm like, it's not funny because I don't know if you like the wig or if you like clowning me because you don't like it. Did you give it a name because you think it's ugly? Like,
Right,
what? You know? And it's
right.
like y'all said, we can't take shit serious.
We don't,
at all.
unfortunately. Did y'all? But I do, on a serious note, did you see the interview that Tyrese did on the Breakfast Club? I think it was this week.
No, I
last
didn't
week.
watch the whole thing, but I did see the clip about him saying
Yeah.
about black men cry.
Yeah,
And,
I watched it.
How you feel about it?
So, last time Tyrese was on Breakfast Club, him and DJ Envy had beef. Because, it's public known that Tyrese pretty much saved DJ Envy's marriage when it was on the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
We both know both Envy and Charlamagne are damn cheaters. And they have apparently dug a new path in life and they no longer cheat. Black men don't cheat. But with that, in the lieu of Tyrese saving their marriage, Tyrese also, I think, kind of did some shady shit with DJ Envy's wife, like kind of tried to like talk to her a little bit on the low or kind of like backdoored Envy on something. It was something weird. And him and Envy had it out like real bad. And the last time I think Tyrese was on the Breakfast Club, which I want to say was like a year or two ago, they got into it on there and they haven't spoke since. So Tyrese just recently came back on because he's about to, I think he's finna do a new movie, the Teddy Pendergrass movie.
I was for that because I just saw another movie
It's a
preview
action
yesterday.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an action movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe
that's
that's
like
what it is.
1992.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He talked about that too.
That preview looked good.
Yeah, and
too.
then he got like a new song out that gives like the 70s vibes or whatever. So Charlamagne, DJ Envy ended up leaving mid-interview, which was kind of strange.
Yeah,
But he left saying he had to do, because DJ Envy do a car show too. So he claimed like he had Cardi B's car in the car show and he had to go pick up her car, whatever. So he left in the middle of the interview. But allegedly they hashed out their differences. They talked. So I don't think Tyrese was too, affected by that. But Charlamagne brought up how many people Tyrese has lost within the last...
His mom got a divorce.
Paul Walker, his sister.
That was a minute ago,
but that's kind of Paul
overall,
Walker's death kind of started. It kind of trickled from there.
Yeah.
And yeah, back to how we say black folks don't take nothing serious. Even with him and that meme and what else do you want from me? Like that was a vulnerable moment for him, and we can definitely see that he was going
OD
through.
Though.
No, we definitely could see that he was going through a episode. It was clear that the nigga wasn't himself. It was obvious. But we found a way to make that funny, and some shit just don't be funny. Like some shit just don't need to be made into a laughing stock or a laughing mockery. And that was the thing. Like people were saying in the comments on the Shade Room about when Charlamagne brought it up. He kept asking during Tyrese crying, "Hey man, get this man a tissue." And it's like, nigga, he didn't already told you once he didn't need no tissue. Quit.
Yeah.
You're making it now awkward because he's clearly showing emotion that we don't see from many black men. Allow the man to cry. Let him get his cry out. He was talking, he wasn't uncontrollable, but I just think Charlamagne, like for him to be so we know where he come from. We know we think he messy a little bit, but I just kind of felt like it was cringy. It was like, stop telling these people in the back to get this man a damn tissue. He didn't told you once he didn't need one. Stop.
Yeah,
because it just shows that you're uncomfortable with him crying. Yeah, but yet you want to tell black men to be open, express themselves, talk about their mental health, and here it is, he's doing it, but you constantly asking for him to get a tissue. Like shut the fuck up. Yeah. That was the one thing I did wish that he didn't do during the interview, but I enjoyed it. I hurt my little feelings. Tyrese, his comment was, I'm making the best I can. I'm doing the best that I can in the 24 hours that I got, and I think that spoke to a lot of adults. In today's age, because it's like, boy, if it ain't one thing, it's a motherfucking other. Like that saying rings around the bells in the hallways of many of us now. You heard that growing up and didn't really know what the context of that meant, but now that we adults and we the new adults, now you really get like, it really be one thing after another. You pick yourself out of one hole and then there's another hole that you about to slip and fall into. So yeah. Oh, another thing too, did y'all see Joe Budden come for Young Miami?
You should see academics come from Miami.
Jesus Christ. Again? They always going at it. Him and her.
No. And she did to herself, though, this time. So what you want to talk about? The academics or the Joe?
I didn't see academics.
It go hand in hand.
Well, they were talking about her making a comment about Pump It Up, made
Yeah.
her go.
It's before that. So JT went on Breakfast Club. So JT won on Breakfast Club, and then JT went on Breakfast Club. Carisha came up with the Carisha Please episode talking about the Diddy shit. Everybody seen that.
She didn't talk about shit.
But they was talking about the
nothing that we wanted to hear.
Well, all of it was
And then
about
praised him.
Huh?
And then did you see that they was talking about she wore this little tooth? All his bitches wear this tooth or something around their neck.
Excuse me.
Carisha. It's some type of like tooth that he gives to all the women that he deals with. So they show like a picture of Cassie with it on, Kim Porter, and Carisha had it on in the interview too.
Yeah.
So I guess it's like a symbol of, you fuck
Like
with
loyalty
Diddy.
or something?
Yeah, I don't know, but very weird. I didn't know that's what it was, but yeah, go ahead. The interview, she really could have kept that.
I really want y'all to watch. I really want to show y'all because it's a lot.
Yeah, I didn't hear academics, but I did hear Joe Budden. And Joe Budden ate her ass up.
So the overall thing is, so Carisha was pretty much laughing at Joe Budden because Joe Budden got a plaque for Pump It Up. It finally went gold.
Which is really surprising.
LL Cool J is on Def Jam and has the power to. LL Cool J was the guy who brought him the plaque because he's with Def Jam, so he has the relationship where he can get the plaques made for people. So he got Joe a plaque made and had him and brought it to the set. And then Carisha laughed at it on Twitter.
Yeah.
But the overall thing is like same thing Joe Budden said, same thing Academic said. How she treated JT. She shitted on JT when she got a big in there. Her label, her QC dropped her from the label. She's not allowed to put out music right now.
Who, Carisha?
Carisha. Because they don't feel like she's taking it serious and that she's kind of mature. But ultimately, she's not a rapper, though. She can't rap. Everything that she's pretty much done was pretty wrote by Lil Yachty or somebody else. And they was pretty much talking about, like, how you laughing at him and you really don't have no room to be laughing at nothing that's going on in your life. Like, they was praising JT because, JT doing her thing, her solo run. And Carisha trying to figure out what she gonna do. She losing. She ain't got no money right now. Well, I can say she don't have no money, but she don't have the, you know how women is. They ain't really working, so she don't got Diddy no more. She really going trying to start back up the show. But they were just saying how you gonna laugh at him and you don't even write your own rhymes or your situation ain't even there for you to be.
Joe Budden is bisexual too. Sorry, sidebar.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
He's bi, isn't he?
No. I've never heard that.
Yes, he is.
Never heard it. He's been known for dating too many Dominican women before.
Was that a joke?
Yes.
Oh.
It was on his podcast. He said it, but it was...
Oh shit! I thought him. I thought
you can't speak to somebody like Joe Budden is because whether he wrote a song, which is almost like a pop song now, it's a very popular hip hop song, "Pump It Up," or he wrote any of them other songs he wrote, they all came from his pen, his mind. He owns the publishing. Young Miami, you can't name 5 lyrics that you done wrote, and that's the problem. You got to stop cosplaying as you're a outstanding artist because you're nothing but a ventriloquist, and that's the problem where people like Joe Budden has always been frustrated. Part of his frustration was with people like you, because people like him, for him to come up with some brilliant lyrics, really genius shit, double entendres and triple entendres and all these complex and multis and all this type of stuff, he had to really think. Pen and paper, BlackBerry, iPhone. He's really trying to lock in. All you had to do was show up and say, "Where's my rhymes?"
So my take on the whole Carisha thing, the Carisha and JT beef, whatever the fuck the damn beef is.
Which the beef is that she shit. Once she got with Diddy, she was like, "Fuck the group. I got a billionaire."
I don't think that's the case. I don't agree.
You don't think she shitted on when she got with Diddy?
No, I think that honestly and truthfully, just me as an outsider looking in, we know that JT was locked up for that first year of City Girls run.
Mm-hmm.
Carisha held the group down, hands down. It was just her. She was the only one performing. We knew who the talented one out of the bunch was. We knew it was JT. We knew JT could rap, but we knew Carisha had the look. And Carisha toured by herself for however long JT was locked up. Now, when JT got out, I feel that JT had a sense of jealousy a little bit too, Carisha, because so many people like Young Miami. Just by her style, what she looked like, how cute she was, and what she did for when City Girls was on the tour. So I think she had a little bit of animosity because JT does know that she's the more talented artist out of the two. So I feel like first off, I feel like the bitch has been on the books, on the shakes for a while anyway. But just even when JT had, when Carisha had JT on her show, you could just tell the energy between the two of them hasn't been the same for a very long time. Now, whatever has been going on behind the scenes, you could tell it's been something. And it's obvious that, Carisha didn't really care for Lil Uzi in JT's relationship.
Why does that matter?
They bringing up, they saying that she shitted on JT when she got with Diddy.
That's what I want to play. I want to play the second video because when I say she shit on JT is because once she got with Diddy, she changed. It's like we as a label.
What part? That's the part that I'm not. Where did she?
She's changing because it's like
she changed because she was leveling up. She did.
You can have a boyfriend. They both got boyfriends. Both of their boyfriends got money, but that don't necessarily mean that you should change That changes how we.
I'm gonna ride them.
That's the problem.
I'm gonna get a show.
But that's why she dropped now.
But it's obvious she didn't want to rap.
No, it's like
that's the thing that's the part that I don't really understand why people are acting like Carisha just act like fuck the group. Let them. They could go.
I agree with you. That's the problem.
JT was the more passionate one. We seen, if you watch, what was the shit? Rap shit. If you watch rap shit and seen how they story was on that show, you could tell Carisha didn't give a fuck about rapping for real. But like anybody else who gets in the damn, she wanted to venture into other things. And I feel like Carisha she's cute. She got the look. So I feel like with her doing Carisha Please, her coming out with the card game, her doing like all of that, I don't really, now her going as far as what she was going on Twitter with the bitches, talking like, if I could have Diddy dog walk you, all that crazy shit. Yeah, that backfired quick on her. I don't think she should have been talking.
Girl shit is backfiring too.
Yeah, I don't think she should have been talking like that, but bitch, if you fucking with Diddy, yeah.
But it's like
you better do something. As long as she's good, she ain't get no baby.
No, that's not the point. You can have a boyfriend, but you still gotta go to work. That's what they're saying. That's what her label is saying. Like it's like, hey, we need you to go on the Breakfast Club. We need you to go on Joe Budden this week. We need you to go on Unspoken this week. Right? That's with the label. We got this schedule for y'all. Oh, me and Diddy finna go to Aruba. We could do that when I get back. You telling your label that. Like, what? And the only person that's really taking it serious.
If it's to that extent, I get
the only person taking it serious is JT. So they trying to figure out JT boyfriend is a millionaire. Probably got over 100 million as well. Probably not as much as him, but he got money.
Ain't no probably.
He don't.
Yeah.
But he a millionaire. So they like if she can take a week off to go promote this album or promote this or record this or do this feature, why can't you?
I think they rolled that out too long. To me it was obvious that the group was fucked.
What is that too? And then on top of that, Carisha can't write. She got to get right. It's like
but what I mean, like they don't say that. Why they don't be saying that about Cardi B?
Because Cardi B can write. Cardi B can rap, and she's motivated. It's a difference.
Cardi B can rap. I don't see nothing wrong with Carisha. I think Carisha delivery be cute.
Man, that's Lil Yachty's.
She sound like she is in one of them hooked on phonics commercials.
Look at this though.
They don't say nothing about Sweetie.
Look at.
No, I said the same thing about Sweetie.
Sweetie
Sound
can't
like
fucking
she
rap.
Hooked on phonics.
What I'm saying is, look at the label. No, I'm talking about.
But Sweetie do that.
QC.
Like she cosplay like black culture.
First of all, you gotta understand, like, this is why labels don't like to sign female artists.
But see,
it's QC
label y'all really ain't got no good female artists any fucking way, to be honest.
That's the only one they had with the City Girls.
Hell no, they got more than that. Lakia, whatever her name. They get the girls for the looks, but
yeah. What I'm saying is the label. It's a lot.
Let's be fucking for real.
When you sign a guy, it's a difference between signing a guy and signing a girl. You sign a guy, you could tell him, hey, go here, go do that. It ain't gonna take that much. Well, women, it take a lot.
She didn't want to be in a group. That was obvious.
Oh, well, she should have said that from the She didn't want to be a group. She wanted to be lit. So she used the group to become lit. It's a difference. That's what I gotta play this video for y'all.
That's the part that I don't like because I don't know why ain't nobody giving Carisha her damn fucking kudos. The bitch carried the group for a year. JT, your dumb ass made a decision.
Though.
It doesn't matter. She carried it. This bitch was touring by herself.
But we need some new shit though.
They have new shit. They're on features. They had good. What was the shit with Usher?
What I'm telling
you saying that was my shit.
When you deal with girls, like you gotta think about them. They got two different makeup groups. I mean, they got two different entourages. Like,
yeah, okay.
You gotta when you're a label, you gotta pay for them and their entourage. Like it's you gotta think of it stacking on top of each other. We gotta pay for your entourage. You halfway don't want to be there. We gotta drag your feet. And we got to find you writers to right your wrongs, and we gotta, you know what I'm saying, and we gotta make sure you ain't going on a trip with Diddy this week. Like, it's just too much. Like, no, we just finna drop you. We just finna drop. No, that's what he did. I'm explaining why. Yeah, like, it's just like we ain't gotta do JT.
I just feel like it was forced. They drug it along too long to me.
Yeah,
That's
they should have
just been. It was obvious that they weren't friends. It's obvious they're not friends.
But
and they haven't been friends for a very long time.
You can't switch up on your friends just because you got a billionaire boyfriend.
See, why people keep saying that's not the bitch has been fell out before Diddy even opt his ass in the picture. They have not been friends. They have not been friends for a very long time, and they kept trying to act like they were cool, and they weren't cool. It was obvious. It was obvious.
But that's the difference between men and women. That won't happen for a man though. If I got a girlfriend, they ain't gonna switch it. They ain't gonna switch it on me coming to work.
Oh no, some of y'all niggas do that now.
But I ain't finna be like, nah, bro, I can't go here. Only way I'm gonna do that is if my girl on my head, like, you know what I'm saying? But if it's up to me, most of the time, it's like.
And Diddy was like, why, what do you, I could take care of you. Fuck them folks.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, but now, when that pissed you in the situation you're in right now.
Carisha don't seem upset to me.
She might not on camera. But you never know.
I think she's upset about their friendship, but I don't think she could give two fucks about what happened with the group.
Yeah, I don't think she cares about the group.
I think she's upset about her and JT not being friends like that, and whatever that real reason is, because she tippy-toed and danced around that shit in the conference in the interview too. To close out, I think that we should. You didn't see it, but I think that you should find the video about Cam Newton and Dr. Bryant.
The kids are innocent. They are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there.
An educated woman who honestly emptied the clip on Cam very respectfully. Very cute, very tactful, very, very mindful, very demure. Very classy. I didn't think it was bad at all, but you could tell that he was a bit bothered by the comment that she made, but I didn't see nothing wrong with what she said. And I think I think that's what we need to start making more room for, the uncomfortable shit. Shit will hurt your feelings, and shit don't feel good or hearing the truth, but
yeah,
she wasn't even coming from an opinionated base. She was coming from a factual base.
Yeah.
So it's like facts. This is and it's like you can't argue with the facts. The stats say, you know, but Cam didn't really.
You gotta explain what she's. I'll play the video too, though, y'all. But what was the overall topic about?
The overall topic was Cam Newton has 8 kids, 3 baby mamas, and she expressed to him that he was creating broken homes. He disagreed with that and said that wasn't the case because all the kids live with him. She then said, "Well, let's flip it. If they living with you, they still don't have a mother present. Their mother's present within the home. Mom and dad are not together. So, you know, they're leaving your house to go to mom's house. It's still the same overall dynamic." I think Cam, she also did the same interview with Nick Cannon. I think Cam showed to be more receptive than Nick Cannon did. Nick Cannon was trying to rebuttal Miss Mama any chance he got. But Cam did too, but Cam had a little bit more. Cam is learning. You could tell from when he first started till now, he's really changed a lot because I've been watching him since he started this pod arena. And Cam has a he was very arrogant coming into the space, and we're seeing a lot of athletes are now coming from the field onto this pod setting. And you could tell that they have that arrogant, beat my chest type of demeanor on the field. But when you coming into a brand new space, it's like podding. You don't have any experience with with doing pods. But he used to always like overtalk people. Like whenever he would like his very first couple interviews, I couldn't watch him. I was like, I can't watch this shit. Because this nigga here, he don't shut the fuck up. And he do not allow people to talk. But as time has kind of went on, he's starting to become more obedient and receptive to what people say and understanding that you can agree to disagree. and everything ain't got to be an argument. So with Dr. Bryant, you know, beautiful lady, 41, no kids, prefers not to date a man with children. The youngest she will date is like 26. The oldest she would date is whoever it is without a kid. She don't necessarily like got like a age on how old she'll go, but the youngest she'll go is 26.
How old is she?
41.
That's interesting. So that's interesting.
Yeah. So she, you know, she was talking about with dating men that are 26, she knows that, of course, they're not on the emotional or mental level that, of course, she would be on because it's what, a 15-year age gap in a sense, a little bit. But she expressed that she carries patience when she's dealing with men that young because she knows that they're not there yet.
My fault.
You ain't find it? Right. Probably a nigga that's her age ain't there yet. Yeah. So I enjoyed the interview. I thought it was great. I think I would recommend a lot of people to go watch it or at least watch the clips. But
I definitely
don't be a clickbait person because
I don't have any kids, so I can't really speak on whether or not what's wrong or right about having too many baby mamas. I think you should really focus on one. But I do feel like once you get in those type of tax brackets, what those are, I think their confidence level is like you said, it might be a little bit too high.
Yeah, she said he's a high value man, but has low functioning behavior. And I was like, damn,
that's a word.
That's probably about 80% of men right there.
I won't say 80%.
Of men ain't no damn high value.
With low vibrations.
It's some low value men with low behavior actions as well. But I think that's what offended him.
I don't necessarily know
low functioning.
What can he do to kind of like, and nothing he can really do like.
Yeah, well, no, not now. But he could have made. That's what she said. You didn't make good decisions, and it's okay. She was like, your kids, beautiful babies. They don't have nothing to do with this conversation.
if you somebody like with him who has 6 kids with one person, and that relationship.
I think he's had 5, but I think there's a bonus kid somewhere in there.
Yeah. So
he says he takes care of 8.
I think she had a kid.
I think she did. Yeah.
So in that situation, you got 5, 6 kids with one person. It don't work out like.
It's not that it don't work out. It didn't work out because he cheated and had an outside kid. So this is where that's why she was like, this is where your accountability needs to come in because you were with this woman for all of 10 plus years.
I'm just thinking at what point, when do you tell yourself that
as the woman?
No, as a guy, like that
people
I don't need more kids.
People used to because he also stated that he wants more kids.
He wants more.
And she looked at him and that's what prompted, that's what rolled the conversation. So because she was just like, that's not, he said he don't want to be married. He doesn't look to be married, but he wants more kids. And she was like, okay, she didn't say that, but in a nutshell, that makes no sense. Because why would you want to continue to keep making broken homes if you don't have a desire to get married? And so what she broke down was a lot of the women now that you're dealing with are dealing with you because of your status. They know if they have a baby by him, they're gonna be put up. They're gonna be well kept because he's an athlete and he comes with X, Y, and Z. So I mean, she broke the shit down, like I said, very seamless. I mean, I was like, damn, bitch. I mean, I'm sitting there looking at her like, wow, that was greatly put. Cause you could tell as she's talking, he breathing hard, he grinning and shit. When niggas get to grinning, you trying to break the fold or really trying to snap on somebody. But I thought it was I wonder when he left that interview also too, I wonder what the baby mamas thought about the interview. But when he left that interview, I wonder how he felt.
Yeah.
Because to me, Cam created a situation. He also talks about being a preacher's kid too, which kind of gets the fuck on my nerves because stop acting like you had a good upbringing, but you really did not make the best choices that you had, dealt to you. Like he makes excuses for what the reason why he made the decisions that he made. Yeah. And it's like, okay, yeah, nigga, you were an athlete. Okay, yeah, nigga, your daddy was a pastor and you were this all-American football star. Yes, y'all upbringings are going to be completely different. Yes, your dad raised you to be an honest and well-put man, but you realized that coochie was on every corner that you turned around and you was the man of the year. And you weren't strong enough to turn down them women offering it to you. Yeah. Hence why you ended up having an outside kid. But people used to get onto his first baby mama because they was like, bitch, I think they were together for like 10, 11, 12 some years, and he didn't propose. So it was like, okay, girl, so at some point you gonna just keep having kids with the man and
right.
I mean, what we doing? Do you not want to get married? So it was just kind of like one of those things. But I think Cam created what he got.
Yeah. He made his bed.
But for him to make the comment of like, yeah, well, the kids live with me, and it was like, she looked at him, she's like, it still don't matter. They still broke it. Because they're away from their mother.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But if y'all get some time, watch that. I thought I enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty good.
It's interesting how you bring up that like he wants more kids. It makes me wonder, like, is he using his children to replace something that he's missing?
Probably, and that's the thing, we don't know. Because I would like for him to, I want somebody to come back. I want her to come back and they dive deep into Cam Newton, the child.
Yeah.
Because it's something that, I mean, 8 children is
like,
a lot. That's a lot of fucking kids.
What are these kids like? What do his kids give him? Like what
I don't
what
know.
do they bring to his life? Like on the
And that's
value
what
level?
she was just kind of saying, like, when she spoke to Nick Cannon, she said the same thing. Like, she's like, it's just impossible for you to be, you're only one person.
Mm-hmm.
It's impossible for you to be there for all 9 of your children in one setting unless you doing a big ass birthday party for somebody.
Right. And
But your kids need you in the house.
Yeah.
And she talked about like I said, there's a part in the interview where you could tell. I think Cam was finna get a little emotional because she did say, "Thank you for being a man that keeps your kids and wanting to be in their life. I'm not taking you and I'm not negating you from being an awesome father. I'm not saying that you're a bad dad. I'm not saying that you're a bad person, but you made low functioning decisions that resulted that hopefully, being that you're such a present father, that your kids don't lack for what other kids make a decision in their adult years who lack having a father. You know, like, I think everybody you can come from a 2-parent household and you could, go down one road and not, have multiple baby daddies. Or you can come from a 2-parent household and want to cultivate, get married and have one, So, I mean, it's all about the gamble. And it's all about your circumstances and what you want to change. And Cam grew up in a 2-parent household.
Right.
So it's just kind of like, okay, that shows that that's what, happened with you. But all in all, it was a really good interview. I like thought-provoking conversations like that, so I enjoyed it.
When do y'all want to bring my therapist on?
Okay.
Yeah, because she agreed to it.
I remember y'all saying that.
The next film session, we could do it.
Okay.
I
That'll give her
gotta
some
come up with a
time
date.
too. We just need to present her with like whatever topics we want to talk about and questions to ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. What y'all thoughts on? Are we done?
Yeah, we done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask y'all. I'm
What?
getting
What you got to ask?
there. How many flowers is too much?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
You should have started the fucking pod.
No,
with
you
that.
know what? No, let's have this conversation with my therapist.
Oh, that'll
let's
be
have that
good.
conversation with my
Okay.
therapist.
Yeah, that would be good.
All right,
Yeah,
y'all.
save that. Because
Yeah.
I want to see what she gonna say.
Yeah, let's save that
We
one.
can do that. All right,
What you
y'all.
gonna eat your ass?
We appreciate y'all for
I
watching
tried to eat
another
his ass up when I found out.
episode of Unspoken Atlanta Podcast. I'm your host, Nigel Armani. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If y'all can, make sure y'all follow us at Unspoken ATL. If y'all have any questions, any topics, anything that y'all would like to talk about, please let us know. We would love to hear from y'all. Season 5 will be starting within the next couple of weeks, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But yeah, man, if y'all have anything y'all would like to add to the show, let us know. We'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.
Yeah.